All right, Ange, welcome back to Tasmania. How are you finding it here at Kingston?
Yeah, real good. I've had a whinge about playing surfaces in the pre-season games, and no complaints here. It's a fantastic service, and credit to everyone involved. Boys are buzzing being down here, and we had a good training session. Looking forward to the game, and I guess that's the kind of thing we like to see, because it encourages us to keep coming back and putting something into it. So really pleased with what we found.
It's one of your last pre-season games, so what are you expecting from both the Wanderers and the Tasmania 11?
Just further preparation. I think all A-League teams sort of in a similar boat. We've all had long pre-seasons. I guess we're in the final stages, but ultimately it's still about being right for round one. So, I'm sure you'll get to see, both teams trying a few things, and, fitness being one that's pretty important. It's a chance to get some match fitness, but also, just finalise some game plans. So it should be a good game. Obviously they had a great season last year, and they're going to be a strong team again, so it'll be a good contest.
So just general tweaking of the squad?
Yeah, like I said, we just got to be ready for round one. So whatever we need to do in preparation for that, we'll use this game. And as I said, because we're here for a few days, to be honest, training is going to be just as important as the game for us. Great conditions, great pitch. We're away together for 4 or 5 days. That's just as important as the game.
What about the squad that's set to face Tasmania? Would that be a largely reserve-based squad?
No, look, we've obviously got 20 in the first team squad here, so the idea is to try and get 90 minutes into as many of the players as possible. So, rather than having 10 or 15 substitutes in the first in the second game, we're going to give the ones who don't play in the second game play in the first game, plus the bulk of our youth team, which is pretty important to our setup. That's where we got most of our first team from. So we'll have a strong team out in both games.
What does this mean for you in the Tasmania Victory relationship?
Well, it just further strengthens it. Like I said, for us, the encouraging thing is that obviously the people down here, like I said, everyone involved has understood that this is an important part of our pre-season, and the key thing for us is having really good conditions to train in. And when you see things like that, it just further encourages us to put more into our relationship here, and grow it as the years go on.
Will you have half an eye on the Tasmanian side and the players running around, just potential recruits, that sort of thing? Oh,
we're always looking, for sure. And that was the idea of the game, and certainly, our youth coach will be in charge of that game, and he's always looking, and that's part of it as well. If it's a good opportunity for any particularly young player in Tassie who are involved in that game, you have a good game, and you're in the shop window. It's no different to our players when we play in the A-League. We've had a few go overseas, and it's the same, I guess, for the Tasmanian players.
How are the new recruits settling into the squad?
It's ideal for us to be away, for these 4 or 5 days. The players will get to know one another, and they'll get to know us. So it's probably very good timing for us, and looking forward to having them both run out on the weekend. They'll both get some game time.
What have you heard from Darren and Muskie when they've come down here to scout some of the Victory League games?
Yeah, good. They've been encouraged with the way it's. I think the organisation is a lot better, and it seems that there's a real focus now on that league, which is great. This is what we wanted to encourage. So they've been really positive about it, and as I said, I'm sure as we move on, it'll become a more prominent relationship.
And having Mark as captain for this year is a huge boost to the squad as well.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, it's well documented. We fought hard to hold on to him, and he's got some pretty important games. He misses round one for us because he's in the Socceroos, obviously. So it's a big year for him, and it's a big year for us. And hopefully with the captaincy and the leadership of the group, he'll take his game to the level he wants it, and hopefully it's a fantastic year for him.